Hey Aquarius, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of January 2024. Happy New Year. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome. I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. Then I will close out your reading, Aquarius, with a Starseed Oracle card. All right. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. All right, so what I'm picking up right off the bat here, and I feel like this is going to be, let's move everybody down. I feel like this is going to be kind of the main theme for everybody in the readings this month, just because we are in a new year, but I'm picking up transition and finally starting something you've wanted to do for so long, Aquarius. Ooh, and you got that star card. Now, the star card I'm picking up, that a lot of you are going to be literally the stars of the show, but it's not going to be in the way you expect. You know, it's a new opportunity to be seen and to get paid for being seen. The other thing I'm picking up with that star card, Aquarius, is you getting paid for being you. Now, that sounds like a long shot, but I'm telling you, I know people who do it. As a matter of fact, it's even easier to do it now with the availability and accessibility of social media. Pretty much anyone can be their own star in their own way, and you're definitely on that path, Aquarius. Now, this doesn't mean being forced to do something publicly, but it does mean that people see you, they love you, and they want to pay you, right? So it doesn't have to be, you know, you being literally a movie star or something like that, but it does mean allowing yourself to be compensated for what you bring, you know, how you're showing up. And I feel like this is something that a lot of you have been waiting for, and, you know, an opportunity finally breaks this first week in January, okay? I feel like, too, some of you are going to be asked to be on a show or something. Like some of you are going to be asked to be on a podcast, or some of you are going to be asked to be interviewed. You know, maybe someone wants to write a magazine article about you. Like, it's something like that, okay? And it's really fun. And it's something that I think, again, is going to help you make more money. All right, so let's start off with that Temperance card. The Temperance card in the reverse means things are a little bit chaotic and a little bit out of balance. But that's okay. You know why? Because you're sorting things out, right? You still don't have all the answers just yet. You're working on it. You're getting clear on your goals, what direction you want to go, what you want 2024 to look like, Aquarius. And it looks like you are, you know, figuring it all out. Now, we already talked about the star card. Don't say no to any opportunities to be seen or to be recognized, okay? Next up, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Looks like this is going to be a good time for you to invest, Aquarius. But again, it's only if you understand and you feel comfortable and you are not putting your money or your financial livelihood at any risk. But it looks like the first week of January is going to be good for you. Okay, so just make sure that this is something you're comfortable and knowledgeable about. Next, we got that Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This means that work is going to slow down for you for a little bit. I am picking up that this is temporary. And because we're talking about work, career, money, all those things, looks like you have a slowdown at work. But it doesn't necessarily mean a slowdown in money, but it does free up a little bit of time for you so you can do other things like be on a podcast, start investing, whatever the case may be. I also feel like there's some creative energy coming through with that work downtime. Could be maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're creating a course, maybe you're making a new product. Could be anything, but there's definitely going to be some creative juices flowing while you have a little bit of a slowdown as it relates to your work or your career. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This means that you really need to figure out how you're going to invest in yourself. I feel like there was an opportunity for you, Aquarius, for you to maybe spend some money on yourself, but you didn't do it. Maybe you felt guilty. Maybe you felt like, oh, I couldn't afford it. But here's the thing. Every time you invest in you, the return is tenfold at least. Okay, now you may not, physically get something, but what it does as it relates to you subconsciously, energetically, spiritually, mentally, psychologically, every time you invest in yourself, you are literally making yourself more valuable in some way, shape, or form. And when you are more valuable, that allows you to bring more value to what it is that you do, which makes it more likely that you're going to make more money, right? The more people you help, the more value you bring to others, the more you get rewarded for that. And a lot of times, yes, it is financial. So I feel like, Aquarius, if there's an opportunity for you to invest in yourself some way, you need to do it, because it's like you don't even know what's possible until you actually take that step. And because we're talking about money, anytime you invest in yourself, you become that much more. I mean, it's more than just being capable, but you really start to see yourself in a different way. You're like, hey, I know this, I know that. I know what my time is worth. I know what my knowledge and my experience is worth. And you just start seeing yourself differently. Whoa. Okay. Look, I'm dropping cards here. All right, Aquarius. So let's keep the party going. See what else shows up for Aquarius as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance for the month of January 2024. So big changes are happening. All right, look at that Queen of Swords. Remember, she's the queen of elimination. She gets rid of everything that does not serve her. Why? Because she has no tolerance for that. And I feel like that's where you're at, Aquarius. You just can't tolerate the unnecessary, so you get rid of stuff. Now, this could be physical stuff, or it could be energetic stuff. Relationships, people, circumstances, whatever. But I think that's actually going to be good. It's going to free up a lot more space for you. And it's also going to make it to where you can be a lot more receptive to other things like money. Not only money, but like other things like gifts, tools, people bringing you food, like that kind of thing, where people just want to give you stuff. But the thing is you have to energetically get the ball rolling by removing the stuff that is getting in the way, so you are available to accept the new things that are definitely coming to you. Looks like you're going to say no to something. I do pick up on that. As a matter of fact, that's a good thing. Remember, when you say no to something, it frees you up to say yes to something else. And I do feel like this is something money related. So you're going to turn down one job so you can say yes to another one. Next, we've got the Five of Pentacles. That's the money mindset. Looks like you've been doing the work, the internal and the mental and spiritual work, in order to bring more money to you. We already talked about that, where you just really, take the time to invest in yourself and to learn how you can be, do, and have more. Next, we got that Six of Cups, which is reconnecting with someone or something from your past. I do feel like this is something education related. So it could be someone from, school, maybe someone from college, something like that. But you do reconnect with someone, and it looks like it's going to be a really nice, beneficial, maybe even profitable reconnection. We have the Death card. Now, that was the card I saw where it was talking about change and transformation. Every aspect of your life is going through changes right now, Aquarius, and I feel like that is because you're making these conscious decisions to do better and do different in the year 2024. Every aspect of your life is going to be impacted in a positive way. The other thing about the Death card is that it means that there's going to be a lot of things that you're leaving behind, because there's a new version of you waiting to emerge, and that new version of you will not be bringing, the stuff that no longer applies, no longer feels right, or no longer serves you. So these changes are changes I feel like you're going to be welcoming in, Aquarius, especially as it relates to money, because you're really becoming a much more expensive version of yourself. And I don't mean that in a snotty way, but like I talked about earlier, it's like you are just worth more, you know? It's like once you know you're worth more, you just don't settle for anything less. You can charge premium prices, you can expect, top tier everything because of who you are, what you've done, what you've achieved, and what you've accomplished. Okay, so get comfortable with that because that's the direction you're going, Aquarius. And of course, money follows that too. Next, we got the Chariot. The Chariot, when I see that in the reverse, it means that you have to be careful about things happening too quickly or you taking on too much or both. All right, so be careful that you're not doing too much. And I know when you're excited about something, you're like, oh, let's do this, this, and that. Trust me, I've been there. I know. And as a matter of fact, I'm kind of going through it now, just taking on new projects that I probably shouldn't. But because I'm excited about them, I take them and say yes anyway. I feel like you're kind of doing the same thing, Aquarius, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. The thing is we just have to make sure our priorities are still, in alignment, right? That we're paying the bills, taking care of our responsibilities, and nothing suffers because we're taking on too many other things. All right, so we got the Strength card. That's a positive card, means that you're definitely, I'm feeling like this is a health card that's showing up for you, Aquarius. If you are, having some health or physical challenges, this card reassures you that healing and recovery is on the way. So that's a good, really good card to see. We also have the Two of Pentacles. Pay attention to the budget because this card tells me things may need some attention as it relates to that, right? So especially, I'm picking up groceries for a lot of people. Groceries have really gone up, and we need to be very mindful when we're at the grocery store. And I'm feeling like there's a lot of us that need to pay more attention to the prices of things, because last week something was $4, the next week it's $6. So just be mindful. Next, we got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is literally you making some decisions, reflecting on 2023, and then making better decisions as it relates to your money for 2024. I feel like everybody's going to be doing that this month, so that's not unique to you, Aquarius, but I do feel like you have a better grasp on what you want 2024 to look like, and so you're really putting the things in place to make sure things happen the way you want them to. Now, we got that Star card again. Interesting. All right, so remember, don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to, attract some attention as it relates to you doing the things that you want to do. Again, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity. But the thing is, this Star card is in the reverse. So you may say no, or you may think, oh, that's not, relevant to me, or that's not what I want to do. But that Star card is always a good card, okay? Even when it's in the reverse, it's always a good card. Just like that Nine of Cups, that's the wish card. Now, it means that whatever you want is on its way to you. But remember, sometimes in order to receive something, we have to create space or we have to take some sort of action. Now, this is huge. I've been going through this in my own inner work journey of really understanding the power of action as it relates to you getting what you want. Now, I'm not saying you have to work like a dog and do all these things, nonstop. But if you say you want something, you should be taking action towards it every single day until it happens, right? And it doesn't matter what it is. And the actions don't have to be huge, right? But if you want to be a millionaire, you should be doing something every day that's taking you in that direction. Because I find that's what trips a lot of people up. Okay, so, but not you, Aquarius. That's the thing I want to clarify. Not you. You actually know exactly what you want and you're doing what you need to do. I took a class, and it was a class about psychology and the law of attraction. And the teacher, that's what he was saying, is he was saying that a lot of people misinterpret, you know, the law of attraction, thinking, oh, you just think about something and it shows up. They don't understand that they literally have to take action until it does. And I'm telling you, this was like, I mean, I knew it, but I didn't know it. It's like one of those things where you know it mentally, but you don't know it like spiritually or, you know, emotionally. And so that really changed everything for me, because I was like, oh, now I see where I messed up. Now I see what I need to do. All right, somebody obviously needed to hear that, because I wasn't planning on like even sharing that, but it just came through. So obviously somebody needed to hear it. All right, Aquarius, let's continue on. All right, I do feel like I need one more card here. And there we go. Ooh, all right. Okay, let's see. Knight of Swords, this means something slows down or something is behind schedule, but it's going to work out to your benefit, okay? Especially something money related. Knight of Swords is always a speed, timing, scheduling card. When I see it in the reverse, it means that things don't happen when they're supposed to. But the good thing is it works out in your favor. So don't be frustrated if something is taking longer than it's supposed to, or something seems to be just, you know, like it's never going to happen, okay? Remember, this means the timing is not what they said, but that's going to work out for you. It's going to work out to your advantage. Next, we got the Lover's cards. When this card is in the reverse, that means you're struggling with the decision, and usually it's a big decision, okay? The Lover's card is usually something major, like, you know, career or a move or something huge where it's like life-changing, okay? And I feel like you're struggling with something here, Aquarius. But the thing is you do end up making a decision, but I feel like the decision is overwhelming. And you know what? Sometimes you have to just be careful with, you know, or be gentle with yourself, because I do feel like there's a money element to this big decision, and that could be why you're struggling with it. I'm feeling like it's a job. Like some of you, either it's a job, like whether or not to take or quit a job, or it's whether or not to move. Like maybe the job is saying you have to relocate and you don't want to. You know, it's one of those types of struggles where it's like major, and everything in your life is going to change because of it. Next, we got the Magician card. I love that card because that's the card of alchemy. When he shows up in the reverse, it means that you have more than you think you do, especially as it relates to money, resources, time, experience, knowledge. What are you not tapping into that you already have access to? Or what are you not utilizing that could actually take you to the goals you're trying to get, to make the money you want to make, to have the experiences you want to have, okay? Sometimes we have to re-examine exactly what is going on with us so we can figure out how we use what we have to get what we want. Ooh, okay, you got both of the timing cards here. Eight of Wands, you got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords says things don't happen on schedule, right? Things happen late. But when they do start happening, things are going to happen very quickly. I've seen this happen so many times in my readings, okay? This is good. So at first, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is never going to happen. Or, oh my gosh, they're behind schedule again. You know, all the things they say. Then once the action does pick up, it picks up quickly and it works again in your favor because this card is in the upright. All right, so don't stress about the timing of anything this month, Aquarius, because honestly, everything's going to work out for your greater good in your favor. Finally, we got that Six of Wands in the reverse. That's you not being seen. You know, a lot of the signs have been getting that card. And the Six of Wands in the reverse talks about people don't know what you do, so you need to tell them. You need to promote your business. You need to promote your product. You need to let people know what you do. You need to let people know what you have available, okay? Because there are, you know, people who want to support you, or you already know people who need whatever it is that you have. They just don't know you have the solution. All right, so communicate that. Don't be afraid, and don't worry if people criticize you, because they will, whether you do or you don't. But the thing is you really need to let people know what you have so they can help you and they can support you. All right, Aquarius, you've got a great month. I mean, January is going to be pretty awesome for you. Lots of good things happening. I'm really excited as it relates to the star card, like what we talked about, and then you making some decisions here and things happening quickly. All right, let's go ahead and pull a Starseed Oracle card for you, Aquarius. Ooh-wee. All right, this says a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. It's happening, Aquarius. It's happening. All right, get ready, get excited. It's happening. All right, hold the vision. Just like I said. See, maybe that's why I shared that story about the law of attraction and my teacher and what he said. All right, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was awesome. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.